Well, hey, cheers, guys. Here we are at another wrap, a VRR Oz dodgy wrap, dodgy Christmas wrap in this case. Welcome. Thank you for your feedback from the first one of these we ran. I thought I'd just try and get one of these out before we all nick off for Christmas, because there's been some ripping stuff that's been announced that you might have missed. That's the idea of what we're doing here. Let's dive in. The first one in particular, I am very excited about. So, I'm not usually a compilation person, but check this out. It's a 4LP Tom Petty compilation, 38 tracks. Covers the Mudcrutch stuff, the Heartbreaker stuff, and some solo stuff. So it's pretty thorough, pretty in-depth. Look at the price though. $70 from Amazon Australia. If you're a Prime member, you get that delivered for free. Hard to resist at that price. I don't normally dig compilations, but the Prince one, which was similar to this, was 4 albums, I play a lot, and I'm thinking, shit, for $70, why not? If you want to get a real collector's version, there is a clear version that's on the Tom Petty website. I think there's only 1,000 of them. Obviously not as cheap though, so got to weigh that up. If you're going to buy it just to play, then the black's the way to go. If you want to just keep it something for it special, get the clear. But definitely worth a look. I wasn't going to put the tracks up there, but obviously you can see on the no, point that way. There's a bit of a snapshot there of some of the tracks that are on there. Well worth a look, guys, if you're a Petty fan and you don't have most of it already. Next is, speaking of Prince, if I push the button, you might have seen these ones, the Prince Legacy titles that are being reissued on Purple Wax for the first time ever. So you got Musicology, 3121, Planet Earth. Musicology is probably my pick out of those three. Great album. Dropping Feb 8, but the pre-order's up on the Prince site now. It says limited edition, but my pet hate, they don't tell you how limited it is. Drives me crazy. They all do it, all the record companies. But yeah, apparently it's limited. Limited could mean fucking 30,000. But anyway, they look cool. It's Purple Wax, it's Prince. Check them out. For all you guys that are Sleep fans, and I know there's a lot on the page, there's a belting new press of Dope Smoker that's just dropped on Newbury for pre-order. Only 500 of them. They called it a hazy light brown wax. And it looks sick. Newbury stuff's always pretty good, as you guys know. So if you're a Sleep fan, jump on that. This is great. Now, I know that when I showed Jake, he nearly lost his shit there and then. It's a 30th anniversary release of the Beetlejuice soundtrack, the Danny Elfman soundtrack, obviously. There were two variants. There was a swirl variant, which was a retail-only one, but the killer one's this one, this black and white one, which is available through Waxworks Records website. The cover art's amazing. The gatefold is incredible. If you're a fan of the movie at all, or just a fan of the Danny Elfman style stuff, and obviously that style of movie, check it out. It's just a ripper. It's made me actually want to watch the movie again, which I might get on Netflix on the weekend. So, one for the soundtrack nerds there. Available now. Now, you probably already know that this is dropped already. It's the first time the Bowie's Glacier Reset from 2000 has been on vinyl. 21 tracks, and the closest to a greatest hits set he played in that whole decade. In the 90s, he sort of rejected his old stuff and didn't want to play it and was just focusing on what he was doing in the 90s and hanging out with Trent Reznor and doing all that sort of stuff. But at this set, he decided he'd play some of his greatest hits. And it's a great set list. It is on Spotify if you want to have a listen to it before you commit. There are some tracks that don't quite work, I'll be honest. Under Pressure for me, just don't do it without Freddie. I don't know. Not saying that the female who does the Freddie part is bad, but it just doesn't quite work. But there's some ripping versions on there too. Heroes is a killer. So check it out. I'm surprised we haven't seen one of these up on the RAF page, to be honest, yet, but I dare say there'll be one coming. So Bowie fans, get on that. And this one, this is sold out. So I've just put this on because I was like, whoa, what's going on? Josh Homme and C.W. Stone King did a version of Silent Night. And the B-side is the Homme family reading of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Okay. Obviously, when Queens were over here touring not long ago, they had C.W. supporting They Bonded, and maybe that's when they recorded this. It just seems like a very unlikely pairing. I'm keen to hear it. I don't think it was on Spotify last time I checked, or YouTube or anything. But yeah, anyway, there's one of the weirdest things I've seen. So that's that one. That's it, guys. Look, it's a short and sharp one. Just a couple little bits and pieces. Just let me know if you want me to see more of these in the new year. Like I said, I'll probably do them every couple of weeks if you guys are keen. And if you do see stuff that you want to get included, that you want to share, hit me up with a PM and we'll include it in the next one. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.